Introduction. If you want to offer anything online, it's not all that hard. I recognize that this is a surprise to a great deal of people. Some marketers that have been having a hard time will certainly think that making sales online is virtually impossible. Well, with the appropriate traffic as well as the appropriate sales materials, you can create sales periodically, so closing the sale is not the issue, it's creating regular high-value sales that is the problem. Do not confuse the two. Sadly, even if you are able to understand the art of online sales, you may still struggle. I understand that any type of revenue is better than not generating any sales, but if you spend a lot of time, initiative and energy into producing online sales just to get yourself a low quantity, then it seems a waste of your time. That's the bottom line. As the old saying goes, go big or go home. The name of the game when it concerns internet sales success is return on effort. You have actually most likely heard of the expression return on investment millions of times previously. Well, return on effort works in the same concept, however there is a slight distinction. With while you are trying to invest as little as possible while obtaining as much return as you can. Pretty straightforward, really simple idea. Likewise, if you're going to spend your time as well as interest and also concentrate on something, you must expect optimal benefits too. This is the entire principle behind return on effort. Sure, if you're passionate concerning what you do, oftentimes it doesn't even feel like you're working. But if you are putting all this effort into something that doesn't have a great return, is it really worth it? The good news is, there is an escape. You do not have to stick to the grunt work. You don't need to place in all these hours far from your family and friends just so you can put food on the table. Utilizing the high-ticket sale tricks that I'm going to show you in this training, you will certainly find out how to make the most of the return and effort you put in. It's not rocket science. Everything comes down to being at the best place, discussing the right points, at the correct time, with the right individuals. If you're able to straighten all those things up, you will certainly get all the best outcomes. At first it might appear like this is tough to set up, but you just need to consider just how high-ticket sales promoters did it when they started out to see they were no much better than you. As a matter of fact, in many cases they didn't know half as much as you do right now, yet they are creating 7 or perhaps 8 figures every year in sales. Just how do they do it? Everything boils down to high-ticket sales.